And we're live. UFC Mexico City, their long-awaited return to Mexico City and to Mexico in general. I actually don't know when the last time they've been in Mexico was, but I'm excited for this fight card. Fight nights are always better when they're in front of a crowd, especially when they're overseas, because the fans are just so much more excited. They're so much more starved than us spoiled Americans when it comes to getting good fight cards from the UFC. I'm actually not even watching it. I have it on the TV in the background, so I'll still understand what's going on. But I have to pull up this fight myself so I can follow along right in front of you guys. Boom. Moreno versus Royval 2. And Yair versus Brian Ortega 2. There we go. But now I can't see the stream. Let me go ahead and God damn it. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me resize this. Let me pull this over here like so. Let me move this like that. Move this. Oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. And let me expand the chat because it's the only thing I really need to see. Oh, shit. I just lost. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, no, that actually ruined it. There we go. Boom. Perfect setup. Could not be any better. Actually, it could be a little better. Let me just resize this a little bit like such. Drag it over here like that. And there we go. We have one viewer in here. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're watching along with the fights. That way we can have a little bit of a back and forth about what exactly is going on here. But thanks for coming to the stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, feel free to drop a question or a comment in the chat. And here we go. First fight of the night. We got Chris Duncan versus Torres. Actually missed his first name. Manuel Torres coming out of Tijuana. The Mexican fighters haven't been doing so good in this card, I don't think. I think there's only been one Mexican fighter to actually get a victory tonight in Mexico. We saw someone get destroyed, and we lost our viewer. But you know what? That's all good. That's all good. Hey, it happens. Fight Game Fame is live in action. Delay's not even too bad. All right. Over choking. Chris Duncan out of Glasgow, Scotland. The Problem 155. The ASMR right now. Is my mic muted this whole time? I hope not. And we got another viewer in the chat. Sorry, man. I'm giving you some mean ASMR right now. And he's gone just like that. Manuel Torres on a 5-fight winning streak. Knocked out all 3 of his UFC and Dana White Contender Series opponents. And as you all well know, guys from the Contender Series tend to be legit more often than not. Joe Pyfer, Sean O'Malley, Jamal Hill, who's now headlining UFC 300. Those Contender Series guys are legit. Lightweight bout, first fight of the main card. Actually, really close odds, which means there's a good chance we get a good fight in here. Very similar records. This is going to be a good fight. Same height, similar reach, 2-inch difference, 2-inch advantage going to Manuel Torres. And here's the man of the night, Bruce Buffer. Came a long way from Scotland. Nice record on him. From Tullibody, Scotland. Never heard of that place a day in my life. Guy is completely in enemy territory. Manuel Torres get the big pop from the Mexican crowd in his home country. Fighting out of Tijuana. Tijuana, Mexico. I got the big fist bump from Bruce. When the camera pans out, you can really see how insane this crowd is. I believe it's over 22,000 people. Lightweight banger alert. Oh, big right hand already from Duncan. Lands as Torres backing up. Oh, he swings a huge head kick and he misses. Oh, this fight's absolute chaos from the start. Oh, Duncan running the takedown. Looks like he got caught in the guillotine. Oh, but he can't get it. Duncan right back going for the takedown. Power double leg. Doesn't have his hands locked. Torres is trying to fight it. Brings it back to the feet. Now they're standing in the clinch. Duncan backs him up all the way to the cage. Oh, knee up the middle by Torres, but it looked like it landed low. All right, now they're chilling out a little bit, just hanging out in the clinch. Oh, I see we got another viewer. Well, welcome to the stream, man. Feel free to drop a chat. Oh, Torres with the reverse. Gets right into side control on top of Duncan. Oh, he's sinking his hooks in. Oh, he brings it back to the feet. Nah, he's not going to get it. Duncan just kind of slides him right off of him. Torres back in this. Oh, he's got some back control, but they're on the feet. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything here. Oh my God. This is madness. This is absolutely insane. Oh my God, Torres found his way to the back. He's got the rear naked in. It's on the chin, but I don't think it matters. It's too tight. He's fighting. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. That's it. He tapped. That was an insane fight. That was an insane fight for as long as that lasted. Duncan first lands that giant right hand right in the button. Backs up Torres. I thought Torres was done. But he's got that fighting spirit. That's amazing. That fight right there kind of just sums up what that Mexican fighting spirit really is all about. It doesn't matter if it's MMA. It doesn't matter if it's boxing. It's insane. And this gets the Jimmy John's freaky fast finish. That was an insane matchup. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Slides in that rear naked so perfectly. And he did get under the chin. This whole time I thought it was a neck crank. No, he actually got it fully under the chin. If anybody's been in that situation before and you know what that's like, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. The fact that he's able to last that long without tapping is honestly impressive. I think what a lot of people don't understand who've never been in that situation is that that's not even really a choke. There's so much pressure being applied to your windpipe. It's like if you got any spit in your mouth, any mucus in your throat, that's coming out. It just crushes, collapses your windpipe. I mean, pain isn't even the right word to describe it, man. That shit is brutal. Well, if that fight is any indication of what we have to see moving forward for this card, this is going to be a good card. Funny thing about this card is that there's no fight in this card above 155 pounds. I think we just saw the heaviest matchup we're going to see on this card, which is insane. I'm pretty sure this card might have even set a record. There was 5 different flyweight matchups, which is insane. I feel like you never see that. Surprised there's enough fighters in flyweight to make that happen, to be honest. Two viewers in the chat. All right, man. Quit being quiet. Go ahead and add a chat in there. What did you think of that finish? Are you even watching the fight, or did you just come here to see my face? Brought to you by Bud Light and proper number 12. Connor, man, he's making that money from the UFC one way or another, even if he's not fighting. Crazy. Here we go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision, even though we know exactly what just happened. Crowd is going insane. I want to see what he says in the mic. I mean, that's how you get some new fans right there. A performance like that. Loco UFC. What an Instagram handle. He's going over to calm the crowd down before his speech. He knows how crazy they're going to go once he gives it. Yeah, the crowd is loving this guy. Philly native Paul Felder. I'm turning this up so you guys in the chat can hear it. Thank you again to the crowd. Manuel Torres, man. Never even heard of this guy leading into this. Well, I'm officially a fan. I wish I saw like the tail of the tape. I want to see how old this guy is. I want to see if this guy's young. 50 G's, oh, for sure. He deserves 50 G's. I think there's a good chance that's the best performance, the best fight that we're going to see on the card. If he doesn't get the 50 G's for fight of the night, he's going to get it for the finish. That guy just got a smooth 50 G's from that. Paul Felder asking him if that's how he saw the fight playing out. I wonder what he says, actually. Because there's no way he saw the fight going that way. Whew. Historia. Oh, let's see who he calls out. He's at 155. I can see a Patty the Batty call out coming in. I knew it. I knew Patty. What a performance. That's how you open up a card. That is how you open up a main card. I don't even know who's coming up next in this card. Main card, I'm guessing, has 5 fights. Alexandre Pantoja coming to see his rival, Brandon Moreno. Rey Mysterio in the crowd. Crazy. Yeah, that's wild. And now we got some jiu-jitsu matchups. Craig Jones versus a man with the last name Lovato. Or couldn't tell you who any of these guys are. I do know Craig Jones. Guy's a legend. Trains with Alexander Volkanovski. And everyone at City Kickboxing. Israel Adesanya, Dan Hooker, all those guys. Wow. That was a good finish, man. That was a good fight. Very good fight. Now here we go to the strawweight division. Here we got Yasmin Yarogi, 10-1, 7 wins by knockout. Okay. 7 out of the 10 wins by knockout. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Let's see who is she fighting. 24 years old. That's one thing I've noticed. A lot of these Mexican fighters in the UFC roster are like crazy young. Dude, we got Raul Rojas. Oh, he's on this card too. He's on the main card. Oh, he might be the fight after this one. 6th largest control time percentage. Okay, so it looks like we got a striker versus grappler. Sam Hughes with a record of 8-5, so she really needs this win. But at the same time, Yasmin should be in prime position to get a finish. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Live from Mexico City. God, that city is so beautiful. 6th time they've ever been there. I wonder how many times they've been to Vegas. Like, not even including fight nights. I wonder how many times they've been to Vegas. It's got to be, I don't even know. Including fight nights, it's well over 100, which is insane. Yeah, I'm over here based in Philadelphia, and UFC's not even considering coming to here. Atlantic City is the closest they're going to get, unfortunately. 2 viewers in the chat. 2 viewers in the chat. Well, my all-time career record is, I believe, 4. So let's see if we can beat it. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Crazy finish. Yeah, man, that was an insane finish. That was a crazy finish. You know what else I think? I think the main event, we might be able to get a crazy finish. It's tough, man. I don't want either guy in the main event to lose. But when you think about how long Brian Ortega has been out of the octagon, and then you think about how good Yair is. Like, Yair is the kind of puzzle that I'm always surprised when I see somebody beat him. As tall and long as he is, and it's not just that he's tall and long, it's that he maximizes it. A lot of guys don't maximize it because he's good, decent boxing, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he comes from a Taekwondo background. His kicks from range are absolutely insane, and Ortega's not that great of a striker. I think he's okay. I hate to call him a trash striker, right? Because he's a UFC fighter ranked, the top 10, top 5, I think, actually. But he's not super high level when it comes to the hands. He's not a guy who tends to throw that many kicks. And yeah, he's had some nice finishes. The one over, I think it was Korean Zombie with the elbow. But I don't think he has anything for Yair in the feet. And I think that if he doesn't go to the grappling early, I could see Yair getting an insane knockout. I'm curious to see what they do about Raul. Raul, obviously, I think it was his last fight out where he lost, or has he fought since then? But coming off of a loss at that age, the guy needs to bounce back. Guy's really young. I think he did come back and get a win. Either way, I'm pretty sure if I'm the UFC, I want to set him up right now with a fight that he can get a giant finish in. Dude, in Mexico City, give Raul a fucking tomato can. Like, let him go out there and get a crazy finish. Put on a show for the fans, honestly. Just had to make sure my mic wasn't muted. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I actually started this live a little earlier. Turns out my mic was muted the entire time. So hopefully we don't have that issue right now. I wonder what kind of commercials do you guys get? I always wonder, are the commercials like personalized? I'm seeing there's a Little Caesars commercial. Yeah. Here we go, right back to the fights. Brandon Moreno coming in with his wife. The crowd is going absolutely insane at the sight of Brandon Moreno walking in. Guy is a superstar in Mexico. That's awesome. Oh, Brandon. I like this guy. Raw dog. It's tough. It's another fight where I don't know who I want to win. I love both these guys. They're both the crazy thing is they're both good guys in general. Not even just talking about like the way they fight. They both have a good dude. Brandon with the mean mug all the way through the tunnel. He knows he's got something to prove. Yeah, let's see what these strawweights got in store for us. The bar was already set pretty damn high. So Sam Hughes versus Yasmin Uruguay. I got Yasmin by knockout. I'm going to be honest. Looking off their records and basing off their... Sorry, I'm like screaming into the mic. Looking at their records and looking at their fighting styles, this seems like a bit of a setup. I think they set this up for Yasmin to get a big, dirty knockout. Damn, they're showing her highlights right now. She's got some real power in her hands. And then Sam Hughes, the American grappler. Okay, so she's a little bit of a Colby Covington type. Gritty, swarming style, puts it on you with volume. Doesn't necessarily look like she has major power in her hands, but she's got a motor. She'll keep going. She'll keep coming. So it's either the perfect style to stop Yasmin or the perfect style to get knocked out by Yasmin. Sam Hughes, Sam Page. I like that nickname. Oh, Sam Hughes coming out with an American flag and a Mexican flag. So she also has some Mexican heritage. And then in true ESPN Plus fashion, they threw a nice commercial in, so I can't see the walkout, which is just sick. Did you guys watch, what was it? The UFC England, when Patty started walking out and they just cut it? And it's like, dude, this guy's got one of the most exciting walkouts in the UFC. You're just going to go ahead and cut that out? Like, oh, shit. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I don't know if it's my chair or my camera, but something's having some issues. Let me check the stream again. Oh, it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. It's a little dark. Is it just my brightness? No, I need to change the white balance. You know, man, it is what it is. I'm not going to change the white balance. You can see me well enough. And what's really important is that you can hear me. So. Whoa. Tom Brady's been in all the commercials lately, huh? BetMGM. Yo, I don't know how much Proper 12 paid, but this commercial was running every single ad break. It's smart though. Who's gonna pay the most money, or who's the most likely to buy Proper number 12? MMA fans. Like, in all honesty, I see we just went down a viewer. He was here for a while though, and I appreciate him being here. Imagine it was an accident. You're just here by accident this whole time. Yo, it's 10:30 already. Isn't that something? Crazy. Mexico City is on Eastern Standard Time. Don't understand how we're in this situation right now, but Commercials, commercials, commercials. Not gonna lie, I would rather just watch the walkouts than just watch those commercials. But hey, they gotta pay the bills one way or another. Jamie Foxx, Kevin Garnett, BetMGM. I don't know anybody that uses BetMGM. Don't know why you would. Bud Light, of course. The new official beer of the UFC. No more Modelo. No more brewed for a fighting spirit. Modelo was the perfect partnership for UFC. And we got another viewer. Welcome to the stream, buddy, old boy. Yeah, I don't know if you're watching the fights live. You should be if you're watching this. Or, I mean, feel free to just listen to me give a little play-by-play. It'll walk you through exactly what's going on. But if you've got any questions, thoughts, concerns, or comments, feel free to leave them in the chat. Yasmin Yargoy now getting Vaseline up on her way to the octagon. My prediction, which I said a little earlier, but I'll say it again for the new guy here. I think Yasmin wins by big, dirty knockout. Yes, I could be wrong, but looking at their records and looking at their fighting styles, Yasmin's got power in her hands. Sam Page Hughes is a swarmer, likes to come forward, doesn't seem to have too much power in her hands. She keeps coming forward. She's going to get caught coming in. That's my prediction. Here we go. Tail of the tape. 3 viewers here. Hey, we're getting really close to my all-time record here at 4 viewers. So thank you guys for coming. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, your thoughts on the fight, your predictions in the chat. Oh, dude, Yasmin's only 24, Sam's 31. Yeah, I think Yasmin's a prospect, and they're trying to set her up with somebody to get a big finish. Sam Page is dude, you know what sucks? Sam Page is 8-5. If she loses, dude, she's 8-6. That's a tough record, man. That is a tough record. Plus 440 underdog. Sorry for your eardrums just now. still getting used to this new mic. Plus 440. Yeah, dude, I think this is gonna be over quick. And I'm pretty sure is it Raul Rojas coming up next, or is he like the fight before the co-main? I don't even know how many fights are on. Is it five fights in this card? Back down to 2 viewers. You know what? It was fun while it lasted. You win some, you lose some. Yasmin. God damn. What did they just put on the screen just now? If you know, you know. Here we go. They both look ready. Herb Dean waiting to give them the okay. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Go. Touch gloves. Good show of sportsmanship. Okay. Hughes is moving a little twitchy. Oh, already a big right hand landed by Uruguay. Oh, good calf kick by Sam. She's a little older. I think she has less MMA fights, though, so I don't know if she's really the veteran in the matchup. Yasmin. Yeah. Sam looks like she can hang with Uruguay on the feet. Oh, another good calf kick, but a 1-2, I think, landed by Uruguay. Showing her the jab, seeing how she reacts. Sam Hughes with the jab to the body, doesn't land. Oh, Carter coming in with a big right hand from Uruguay. Throwing out her jab, trying to get her range. Doesn't look like either fighter's truly established range yet. Oh, another right hand. Sam, when she's coming in for that calf kick, Uruguay's catching her. Uruguay's catching her with that 1-2 down the pipe. Another right hand. Oh, she misses the right hand. Sam gets in tight. Gets her in the clinch, but she can't get her down. Here goes Sam. Goes for the takedown. Doesn't get it. Oh, nice knee up the middle by Uruguay. Oh, Sam tries the right hand of her own. Doesn't land. Uruguay going right back, trying to establish a jab. Trying to get her boxing going. Oh, good calf kick by Uruguay. Still trying to establish the jab. Oh, walks right into her right hand. Uruguay does by Sam Hughes. Sam switching to southpaw. Looks like she might be setting up a takedown. Oh, lands a jab of her own. Okay. I might have been wrong with my assessment of the fight so far. Thought Uruguay would have. Oh, goes for a head kick, misses. Oh, my God. The 1-2s are landing. The boxing of Uruguay is clearly on another level as compared to Hughes. That being said, Hughes is still in there. She's still in there. The calf kicks are working for her. She's had success catching Uruguay coming in with right hands, but she can't establish her jab. She's having trouble. Oh. Uruguay still trying to set up combinations. She knows if she can land a clean right hand, she can do some serious damage. But again, struggling with the range. Both of them are. Good body kick. Hughes tries a straight body kick of her own. Oh, gets her hands locked, gets her in the clinch. Trying to get her down, but doesn't look like she can. Oh, Uruguay takes control of the clinch. Knee to the body. Uruguay still in control of the stand-up. That being said, Sam's still demanding some respect. Oh, what? All right, well, my stream just crashed. Luckily, I have it on the TV next to me. More of the same. Oh, now we're back. Yeah, Uruguay throwing with way more volume. Oh, nice little jab by Sam Hughes. Back to 0 viewers. It's all good. It's oh, big head kick. Oh, another stand in the pocket. Another trading. Good calf kick by Hughes. Good straight body kick. Tries to throw a leaping lead hook. Doesn't land. Oh, Uruguay throws a flurry. Misses everything but lands the body kick. Oh. Close round. Way closer than I thought. I would probably give the edge to Uruguay based off of volume. But, man, there's an argument to be made on both sides here. Back to the commercial break. T-Mobile commercial. All good. Welcome to the new viewer that just joined the stream. We're watching UFC Fight Night in Mexico City right now. It's Yasmin Uruguay versus Sam Hughes. Very close first round. Might have to give the edge to Yasmin based off of volume, but I thought Yasmin would just knock her out in the first round, in all honesty. Sam is 8-5 as an MMA fighter, so, without really needing to say it, she needs this victory. Yeah, man, with a record of 8-6, it's kind of hard to walk out for a UFC fight and truly look like or feel like you're one of the best in the world. While I'm watching this Michelob Ultra commercial. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Herb Dean right in the center of the octagon, waiting to give the fighters the okay. Now they got to get this ad out of the way. All right. Back to the action. They just touched gloves. Round number 2 just started for me. I know my stream's a little delayed. Oh, Sam Hughes coming out southpaw this time. Yasmin 1-2. Misses the mark on both of them. Oh! Combination. Good calf kick. She's eating up her lead leg. Looks like there's some bruising already developing. Whoa! Spinning wheel kick by Uruguay. Yogui. I don't know how to say her last name, man. Still throwing a lot of combinations. Starting to find success with that body kick a lot, but she's having trouble landing a jab. Oh, and now Sam Hughes is starting to establish her jab. She's trying to... Oh! She's coming in trying to initiate the grappling, but she's getting caught in that pocket range where she's getting pieced up by Yasmin. Nice little attempt on a double jab by Sam Hughes. Yeah, I think Sam Hughes busted Yasmin's nose, man. That's going to mean something on the judges' scorecards. Oh, another good calf kick. Huge right hand by Yasmin, but it misses because she still hasn't established her range with her hands yet. Once she has a better understanding of when she's, in range and not in range, she'll be able to land that. There she goes. Another nice right hand counter. The counters have been working all day for Yasmin. And the punches and bunches. Another good combination. Body, body, head, head. Jab to the body by Sam Hughes, but she gets caught with the right hand. Every time she comes in, she's getting countered. Oh, nice little knee up the middle by Sam Hughes. This is a fun fight. This is a fun fight. More competitive than I thought it would be. Yasmin still looking pretty decent out there, but man, Sam Hughes is right there in the fight. I would say I have Yasmin a little bit ahead, but it's still close. Attempted a head kick, lead leg head kick by Yasmin, gets blocked. Oh, still coming in with those 1-2, 1-2 combinations. Yasmin is, but now she's getting caught. Sam is starting to recognize the patterns. Now Sam's trying to jab her way into a takedown, which is great. But unfortunately, Yasmin's takedown defense is too good. But that was great. Double jab your way in. Now they're in the clinch. Oh, looked like they both might have landed elbows coming out the clinch. Jab, leg kick. Sam's keeping it to the basics. Oh, those beautiful Muay Thai combinations by Yasmin. Mixing up the punches with the kicks beautifully. Jab, head kick. Looks like it got blocked, but still very dangerous. She's able to land that Superman punch by Yasmin. Oh. Kick up the middle by Yasmin. No good. Left hook lands for Hughes, but she gets countered twice in the process. Good two to the body by Sam Hughes. Yasmin trying to jab her way into range. Throws a leg kick. Looks like it lands. Oh, right back to her. Sam Hughes lands her own leg kick, switches to southpaw in the process. Back to orthodox. Glancing body kick by Yasmin. Yasmin, who stayed in orthodox for most of this fight, those are huge. Oh, my God. Huge hook to switch stances. Another 1-2 that lands. Sam Hughes attempting to poke at the knees of Yasmin. I think the movement of Yasmin is a bit too much for her. She's trying to immobilize her. Every time she starts to come in too close, she's getting countered. Action is slowing down a little bit in the end of the second round. I think both fighters are starting to get a little fatigued. Sam Hughes again with that naked takedown attempt. Oh, my God, gets countered. Knee in the clinch, elbow out of the clinch. The grappling's just not working, and Yasmin's just a step ahead in the feet. Oh, another 1-2. Yasmin's working beautifully right now. Yasmin's working beautifully right now. See, every time Sam Hughes tries to come in, she gets countered. End of round 2. And now we got a little bit of a break. Round 3 straight ahead. And let me look up what matchups come next after this. Main card. Yes, after this one, we've got some sick fights. I gotta go charge my phone. I'll be right back. After this fight, we got the 18-year-old, I guess, is he 19 now? The Phenom from Mexico. Rosenstruik versus Gaziev next Saturday? Oh. Yasmin back to work immediately. The 1-2s are working, so why get away from him? She keeps throwing them. Sam Hughes still having success with that calf kick. Nice side kick to the body. Sam Hughes trying to double jab her way in again. I'm curious to see if she tries to double jab her way into a takedown. Because she got close a couple times, but I just don't know if it's going to work. I think Yasmin's takedown defense is probably just too good. Body kick lands for Uruguay. I might have to change the ISO on this. I want you guys to see me a little more. Let's see. Better. Definitely better. Calf kick again from Sam Hughes. Oh my God, the combinations by Yasmin. Ridiculous. Flirting with that spinning back kick. Oh my God. 1-2 lands. She misses with the hook, but still. She's starting to find her range. She's starting to get a lot more comfortable. Oh, she's parrying everything coming back to her by Sam. Oh, kicks a leg out from underneath her. Oh, this might be the beginning of the end here. Uruguay, the better striker, starting to understand exactly when to land all of her shots. If she's able to put together a nice combination right now, we could be witnessing the end of the fight. 7 KOs out of her 10 wins. Sam Hughes, Sam Page is tough. She will not go down without a fight. Getting outstruck by Yasmin every turn of the fight. It's looking like we're going to see continuous output advantage for Yasmin going forward. Oh, body kick by Yasmin lands a right hand right after. Creative Muay Thai combinations coming from Yasmin. I would say that the longer this fight's going, the more the momentum just starts to slowly shift further and further in favor of Yasmin. Now she's parrying everything that comes back at her from Sam in terms of the boxing. She's just not getting hit at all right now. Oh, she's gonna initiate. Oh my God. The elbow and then the left hook, the check left hook right out of range. Yasmin's comfortable now. Good body kick. Throwing the jab out there. One, two from Sam doesn't find the mark. That body kick is finding home over and over. And oh, Sam is leaking blood from the bridge of her nose. Boy, Sam is tough. I know that's not what you want to hear as a fighter. You don't want to hear the announcers. Well, as soon as the announcers start talking about how tough you are, you know that you're getting your ass whooped out there. Not gonna lie, but man, is she tough. Lands a big elbow in the clinch there. She's still right there in the fight, man. She's still right there. She will not go out without a fight. Impressive. The toughness we're seeing from Sam is nothing short of impressive. 55 seconds left in the third round for me in this fight. And then after this, we get to see the return of the 18-year-old phenom, Raul Rojas Jr. Sam Hughes trying to get these elbows to land, but too little too late. Yasmin's just stringing together these combinations, just putting a beating on her. Yeah, she's starting to land some of her boxing at will. I think it's a little too late to get a finish, and Yasmin's just too tough. Surprised there were 0 knockdowns in this fight. I thought Yasmin was going to just put a beating on Sam early on. Tough spot to be in for Sam. Too tough to get finished, but just not enough to win. Very good performance out of Yasmin, though. I think that some of these strawweights are put on notice after this. When you look at the way she's striking, the accuracy, the variety, she's good, man. She's got some pretty high-level Muay Thai. Nice little hug after. I think we already know who won this one. Both put their hands up. We know who won that one. Don't put your hands up. Come on. I feel bad, man. I feel bad when I see that. Whenever someone's like pretty obviously losing the fight and they put their hands up afterwards because they don't know. They were just pretty much just in a car accident. They're concussed. Their adrenaline's going crazy. They think there was a chance that they won. Nah, not at all. She almost got doubled up in the striking numbers. Crazy. So we got somebody else who just joined the chat. What did you see just now in that fast fight? The next few fights are bangers, man. I'm not too familiar with who's in the fight before the co-main, but the next fight, like I said, we have Raul Rojas. Then we have Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez. Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Raw Dog Rivell. This is a solid fight night, man. It's a solid fight night. I think when you look at this card from top to bottom, you add like 1 or 2, maybe 3 more big name fights. This is a pay-per-view. I mean, you know, if there was like title on the line, you top this off with a title fight, and you add another co-main event. You know, another like co-main level fight. It's a pay-per-view, man. Now they're showing the advertisements for DC and Chael's son and Good Guy, Bad Guy. Here we go, official decision being read by the great and wonderful Bruce Buffer. I'm curious to see what the judges scored this. All 3 of them, 30-27 for Yasmin. Yeah, that's what I saw too, man. I saw a pretty one-way beatdown, unfortunately. Yasmin. All right. On the prelims, the Mexicans weren't doing so hot, but now we're two fights in, and both the Mexicans have taken the victory. Paul Felder, Philadelphia's own Paul Felder, in-cage interview. Mexico City has a beautiful crowd, I'll tell you that. Plenty of places, get UFC pay-per-view cards and don't get as excited as this crowd. Man, I got to brush up on my Spanish, man. That's what this is teaching me right now. I can turn this up so the viewers can hear the post-fight. Good for her, man. 24 years old. What's she, like 11-1 now at 24? That's insane, man. There's a lot of high-level UFC fighters that don't even start until 24. Volkanovski started at 23. Started training at 23. I think Cyril Gane didn't even start kickboxing until he was 24. This girl's 11-1 now. Crazy. I think MMA is going to start to seriously evolve going forward. I think it's going to start to seriously evolve. The more that these guys and girls start getting into this at a young age, like a real young age, the sport's going to completely change. We're going to see some real next level fighters. I think the state of California right now is fighting to get MMA introduced in schools. And if you think about it, that's what the Russians do. That's what the Dagestanis do. Diego Lopez in the crowd. You already know they love him. Kelvin Gastelum. Nice to see it. Oh, Merab Dvalishvili, Mexico's own Merab Dvalishvili. Tim Simpson in the crowd too. If you don't know who he is, he's the manager of Israel Adesanya, Leon Edwards, and a bunch of other really big name fighters. Good for him. He probably has someone. I think Moreno also, which is why he's here. Sick. Here we go. Here we go. Now this is exciting. Raul Rojas Jr. Oh, now they're doing a little ad for Michael Venom Page. A little ad for Michael Venom Page, who's making his UFC debut in just a few short weeks. One of the most exciting fighters to ever live. I love that they purchased all these highlights so they can use it for this promo. Michael Venom Page. I love it. I love that he's in the UFC. This fight should have been on 300. I'm not one of those guys that's always going to criticize UFC 300 for the lack of names. This guy should have been a UFC 300. For sure. Him versus Kevin Holland was a UFC 300 fight. 100%. I just touch on the whole UFC 300 topic. I know a lot of people are a little upset about what happened with UFC 300 getting, the main event that it did. I still think it's a solid main event. I do think there's a lot of fights on like 299 and even like 298 that might have been good to move to 300 instead. But if we get like 3 insane pay-per-views back to back to back, am I really going to complain about that? We could have 1 super card and a couple other really good cards, or we could have 3 super cards. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I'm a fight fan. I'm gonna watch regardless, right? So I can bitch and moan all I want. You're definitely still gonna see me there watching. So, Michael Venom Page, look at this guy, insane, absurd, highlight reel machine. The tough thing though is, fighting in Bellator, the competition was not UFC quality, right? So I don't know if I'm convinced that he looks anything like that going up against Kevin Holland. Look at this card. Sean O'Malley, Marlon Vera, Poirier versus Benoit Saint-Denis, Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page, Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena, Peter Yan, Song Sidong. This is a fucking badass. There's not a single fight in this card that I would want to miss. Not a single one, to be honest. Wait. Raul Rojas Jr. fell ill today, and we're not going to get that fight. What the hell? Raul is not fighting. He felt ill today. Oh, man, that's a fight I was looking forward to on this card. Well, there goes that. Well, at least now we got Daniel Zellhuber. I don't even know this guy. But you know what? It's a perfect opportunity for him to make me a fan. Tell you that what. Much. I can't even think right now. 1 viewer left. Francisco Prado, Taekwondo black belt. Here's the funny thing about guys that are Taekwondo black belts. You almost never see them do any Taekwondo moves in the cage. You pretty much just see them boxing, using some Muay Thai fundamentals, wrestling fundamentals, and jiu-jitsu fundamentals. Like, that's what works. But I'll tell you what, if he's able to pull anything off, I mean, to be fair, there's the Yair Rodriguez's out there that have the insane kicks that find a way to make it work. So there's always someone. It's always possible. Snapchat commercial. Snapchat coming in hot with the commercial, trying to be the leader in social media. Well, the bad news is that Raul is not fighting, but the good news is that we get to see Daniel Zoo. I don't even remember his name. The disrespect. We'll see, man. A golden opportunity. I bet you there's a lot of people that were there that wanted to see Raul fight that are upset. And they're going to look at this, especially in the Mexico City crowd. They're going to see Daniel, another Mexican, who might not have as much, star power as Raul. But if he's able to go out there and get a sick finish, guy could be a star. He could be another big name Mexican UFC star. Yeah, and then I guess also me over here on the East Coast timing. Yeah, the fight's ended a little early. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Not that mad at it at all. You know? Can't really be too mad at it. Jamie Foxx, BetMGM commercial. I think they might be filling this up with commercials to fill some time. Yeah, I wonder. That was such a late announcement that Raul was sick that I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they were prepared for it production wise. I think that might be why we're getting so many commercials right now. New viewer just joined the stream. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if you got the news, but Raul Rojas Jr. is actually not fighting tonight, but he felt ill. Wish he would have, let us know a little earlier. Yeah, not 5 minutes before the fight, but I guess it happens. So yeah, here we go. I guess this guy Daniel, dude's crazy. I watched every UFC card from top to bottom. I've never heard of this guy. I couldn't tell you what weight class he fights at, but I got a feeling he's gonna make a fan out of me tonight. Jesus, they're showing his highlights in the screen right now. This guy's insane. He's got serious power. 14-1, so he's solid, man. He is solid. Dude can fight, that's for sure. Well, you win some, you lose some. What's my battery percentage at right now? 22%. I think I should be good. I think it should work. Let me check the stream one more time. Make sure I'm in frame. I am in frame, but I might be lounging a little bit much right now. I don't know how this looks to the viewers at home. Damn, so after this fight, we're at the co-main event and the main event. I want to say the co-main event is also 5 rounds. I want to say. I'm actually not sure about that at all. But we'll see. We will see. I'm going to have to plug my computer in, actually, at some point. We will see. We will see. All right, dude. The commercials are just getting a little ridiculous right now. What is 10 minutes of commercials to fill the empty space? Jesus. Absurd. Absurd. I don't want to be the guy to cry conspiracy, okay, but I do kind of wonder, man, if the pressure got to Raul a little bit. Him being this big name, up-and-coming fighter. He was undefeated. He was already calling out the champ. Takes a loss, and now he's supposed to be one of the big-name fighters on this card in Mexico. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, man. That's the crazy thing about being a UFC fighter. You go from one high-pressure situation to another, and then another. So, or maybe you just got sick, right? A true Chick-fil-A story. Man, these commercials, man. These commercials. I actually meant to get some Chick-fil-A today, but I didn't. I also meant to get some Chick-fil-A on Friday, but I didn't. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. I love me some Chick-fil-A. Best fast food for my money, I'll tell you that. As far as fast food places with a drive-through, Chick-fil-A is my number one. Now, if you wanna, talk about the ones without a drive-through, and now you're talking about In-N-Out, and now you're talking about, now it gets a little murky. The water gets a little murky, but yeah. Honda, the power of dreams. All right, this is just OD with the commercials at this point. I'm trying to see a good scrap. Ironic, on my TV, I guess they do show different commercials. On my TV, they're showing a Peloton commercial. The one brand Danis, does not want to work with. All right, dude. What is 15 minutes of commercials at this point? Jesus Christ. Oh, so this Daniel guy is fighting out of the same camp as Sean Strickland and has the same camp as Francis Ngannou. I see Eric Nixick right there. Is this the Daniel guy? Yeah, Daniel Zellhuber. Back-to-back wins, 7 wins by knockout, 3 by submission. Awarded contract on Dana White's Contender Series. Here we go again. It's crazy how many people on this card have been from Contender Series. Contender Series really is a factory of future contenders. It's insane. There we go. Crowd going crazy. Daniel Zellhuber versus Francisco Prado. Minus 300 favorite. My God. Damn, he's tied for the longest reach at lightweight. He's 6'1" at lightweight. That's serious, man. That's a serious size advantage over most people. And I know who he's tied with, Jalen Turner, who's only a couple inches taller than him. Francisco Prado, Argentina, San Lorenzo. 12-1 versus the other guy's 14-1. Some pretty high level MMA. I'm pretty surprised that the odds are the way they are. Huh. Danielle, the favorite, minus 300 favorite. 14-1, 12-1. He's close as the favorite in all 4 of his UFC fights. Nuts. And he's fighting out of Mexico City. Oh, this guy's in his backyard right now. He better get a big win. I love when Bruce does the scream. Mike Beltran. You see tucked in the beard braids. See, was that Rey Mysterio right there? Here we go. Touch gloves, and here we go. Both throw kicks at the same time, intercepted each other. Whoa! The blitz by Prado. Trying to land a big right hand. Big body kick landed by Zellhuber. Oh, nice little leg kick. Oh, his kicks are so snappy and so fast. He's looking for that head kick because he knows he has that crazy leg reach advantage. Throwing the jab out there, showing him something to look at. Switching stances back to orthodox. Daniel Zellhuber just looks like a giant out there. Very defensively responsible. You love to see it. Showing his jab. Good footwork. He's got to have thrown like 5, 6, 7, 8 head kicks. And while I said that, he threw another 2 head kicks. This guy's insane. He's throwing the head kicks like it's a leg kick. It's insane. Oh, Prado lands a head kick of his own. Duzel Huber just spamming head kicks. Oh, gets caught twice. Prado's finding his way in. Good calf kick. Oh, Prado's trying to get that overhand right to land. And if he does get that to land, he's going to do some serious damage. He's throwing it with so much intent. Oh, there it lands, but Daniel seems to eat it. Looks like it was a glancing blow, didn't land fully clean. Daniel just keeps throwing these high kicks. Okay, to the body now. Oh, clean backhand lands, but Prado blitzes him. Oh, my God. Prado swarmed him. Clean left hook to the body. Now he's got Huber up against the cage. For the viewers watching, I'm at 301, 302. Oh, shit, 301, 3 minutes, 2:59, 2:58 of round number 1. Good calf kick by Prado. Good straight body kick by Zo Huber. Zo Huber throwing at the jab out there, probing. Dude, he's thrown over a dozen head kicks by now. I wonder what the game plan is. Was the game plan to land the head kick in round 1 and just keep going till you hit it? Or he's setting up something I can't even imagine. Oh, my God. Big right hand lands by Prado. Prado's clean boxing right now is very effective. Daniel Zo Huber's got him backed up against the cage. Oh, Prado. I just screamed at the mic. Prado reverses. Oh, my God. Prado is getting the advantage right now. His boxing is crisp and clean. He's landing almost at will. He has a giant disadvantage in terms of reach, but he's cutting off the distance so well. Oh, the Canelo, the fake the hook like you're going to the body, then bring it up top. Prado's got some clean boxing. He's got some very clean boxing. Whoa. Now he's just swinging, and of course my stream restarts. Perfect. But your boy's got on the TV over here too, so stream's back. Let's see. Turn the sound back on. Yeah, Prado seems to have the advantage in terms of understanding range. Oh, clean head movement. Oh, lands a big right hand, left hook to follow. Prado is for my money winning this round. Oh my God, snappy body kick. Oh my God, Prado's boxing is so clean right now. He's backing up Zo Huber to the cage over and over. Okay, Zo Huber's initiated the clinch, got him in a tie plum. But he's back against the cage. He has no space to throw a knee or anything. He's got the underhook. Let's see. Does Daniel have anything here? Because if he doesn't, I think he lost this round. Yeah. Prado is just keeping up against the cage. All right, quick separation. So Huber still throwing up that probing jab, trying to get his range. Straight body kick, or oblique kick actually. Well, kick to the knee. Good leg kick by Prado. The numbers, favor Prado. Prado has the advantage right now, despite having a giant height and reach disadvantage. He's got the advantage in terms of the fight. Crazy. Even though Zo Huber was a giant favorite going in. Another right hand lands by Prado. Seems like he's landing at will right now. Oh. End of round 1. Check my battery one more time. 14%. After this fight, I'll go ahead and plug it in. Sign in to chat. Well, I got to sign in to chat on my own chat? Don't even make no damn sense. No one likes a snitch. Oh, good body kick by Daniel Zellhuber. Another good body kick. Okay, different approach now. Staying in southpaw. Trying to land a straight left hand. Doesn't get it. Oh, nice little jab lands for Daniel Zellhuber. Prado is still doing very well. Yo, Zellhuber's now having a lot of success with his own boxing. Oh, these guys are swinging. Oh, nice knee at the oh my God, nice knee at the top. Lead hook. 4 minutes into the second round. Left in the second round. Prado's keeping it a strictly boxing approach for the most part, throwing some calf kicks, but he's trying to find a home for that overhand right. He's busted right now. He's bleeding heavily from the eye. It looks like from the nose as well. Oh, clean right hand lands from Zellhuber's back in orthodox. Lands a clean left hook on that same eye that's having problems. Oh, lands a clean straight right on that eye. Prado tries to throw a huge leaping left hook, but it does not land. Daniel Zellhuber. Oh, clean knee up the middle. That hurt him. Now they're both just standing in the pocket. Oh, my God. Initiated the clinched. Daniel pushes out. Oh, my God. Prado's hurt. Prado's hurt, but he's still dangerous. He's got major power in both hands, but he's just swinging overhands. He's bleeding so much in that right eye he can't see. Oh, he just got jabbed again in that eye. Oh, the blood is splattering all over his face. Nice knee up the middle by Daniel Zellhuber. Prado, who was having so much success early on with his boxing, is having a lot of trouble, and I think it's because his vision is compromised. His right eye is just useless right now. He's switching back and forth in stances, but I don't think he can see out of southpaw. Oh, he's trying to throw that big right hand, misses again, and now he's just kind of throwing it over and over again. Oh, clean check hook by Daniel Zellhuber, who's now seems to be landing almost at will. Another jab lands on that eye. That eye is destroyed. Prado becoming increasingly more sloppy as the fight progresses. He had the edge in the first round, but it looks like he's not only hurt, but looks like he might be gassing out. Clean combination in close from Daniel Zellhuber. Straight body kick from Daniel. Oh, Prado comes through with the blitz, throwing huge looping shots. Misses all of them. Daniel, clean, straight right hand. Right down the pipe. Another jab. Daniel Zellhuber starting to land his jab. As soon as a high-level striker like this establishes his jab, everything else is going to follow suit. Now, again, another clean combination. Uppercut right up the middle. Straight body kicks from distance, utilizing his range. Oh, spinning back fist from Prado. Partially lands, but mostly blocked. Prado is showing a lot of heart right now. Still throwing all looping shots. He's hoping one of them lands, and the shots are so labored. The guy is tired. He is tired. 1-1-2 by Zellhuber lands. Misses with that jab just off the mark. Tries a straight kick to the face. Little Anderson Silva on Vitor Belfort. It's the jab and it's the straight right. He started the fight throwing head kicks over and over, but now Daniel is finding success in this round, unlike the first one, because he's sticking to the basics. He's got the range. All he needs to do is land clean jabs and everything else will follow. Oh, now he's opening up. Huge right hand. The strike differential in this round is insane. 46-18. Still throwing looping shots by Prado, but there seems to be less and less pop on him every time he throws. I think it's the combination between fatigue and just discomfort with that eye being destroyed. Oh, front kick to the face lands, but it was pretty glancing. 5 seconds left in round 2. Great work by Prado. All right, guys, watching the stream, I got to go get my laptop charger, so I'm going to be away from my computer for about 30 seconds. Probably be right back as soon as third round starts. All right. Whew. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Fuck. All right, well, I got to change the ISO yet again. That just looks so crazy. All right. Back in action. Computer is officially plugged in and charging. Third round, here we go. Daniel landing that jab at will. Front kicks up the middle, eating at the body. Oh, my God. That eye is so destroyed by Prado right now. I'd be surprised if the guy can see at all. Oh, went for the head kick, landed with the knee, and that did serious damage. Prado is hurt right now. He's gotten busted up. Oh, my goodness. So Huber a little more patient to start this round than he was the last one. He knows he won the last one. Ian O'Neill on the screen says that he thinks so Huber won the first and the second. Oh, clean hook lands from Zoe Huber. Prado landed at the same time, too. He landed a left hook, but it didn't seem to do as much damage. Blood is just pouring out of Prado's face right now. He looks terrible. Daniel Zoe Huber is so comfortable right now, switching stances back and forth. Prado is just not able to land much of anything right now. Boy, does this guy have heart. Oh, my God. The fact that he's still in this fight at all is amazing. Oh, big right hand land to Prado. He's still there a little bit. Calf kick lands for him. Man, his eye is just mangled. Oh, another straight right hand from Zoe Huber right to that eye of Prado. That eye is done for. I'm surprised that this guy can see at all out of that eye right now. Jesus, his eye is destroyed. There's no way he can see. It looks like the referee is taking a good look at that eye. He's considering getting a doctor in. Only 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. 2:49. At this point, I guess he just let him fight. Yeah, he just got nothing for him. Prado's got nothing for Zoe Huber right now. Significant head strikes. 72 for Zoe Huber. What was that? 39 for Prado. Oh my God, he's doubled him up with output. Good knee up the middle by Zoe Huber. It's looking like Prado might be able to last the full distance, but he is going to be destroyed. So Huber's landing so much right now. So Huber throwing those jabs out there and landing. Oh, another right hand. Right to the nose of Prado. Yeah, Zo Huber's piecing him up. Big left hook by Prado. Looks to land, but doesn't do much damage. Yeah, Paul Felder just said it best. I'm impressed that Prado is even still in there. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the third round. Another big left hook by Prado lands, but again, it's too little too late. He doesn't have the same pop on these shots as he did in the first round. Nice little jab from southpaw to the body by Prado, but again, not effective at this stage in the game. Oh, big right hand and a big jab afterwards by Zo Huber. The face of Prado right now is just destroyed. Head kick lands, and somehow Prado's able to take it. This guy is as tough as they come. The damage he's taken. 4 straight jabs land by Zo Huber right to the face of Prado. Oh! Big right hand from Prado lands. Significant strikes in the third round, 36-18. Zo Huber's efficiently doubled him up with output. Now they're both inside the pocket, trading. Prado tries a spinning back kick, but of course it doesn't land. 8 seconds left. 7, 6. Oh, good right hand, left hook by Prado lands. Left hook lands. Oh, they're both in the middle. They're both trading. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Now that was great. Now I know Daniel Zo Huber is a problem. I gotta grab my phone. Be right back. Ugh. All right, I'm back. That fight was an absolute war. Best fight on the card so far. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. See someone in the chat said absolute war. Yes, it was. So we have 2 other guys, 2 other viewers live watching this. Did you guys see that fight? That was insane. The fact that Prado was able to put up with that level of punishment, his eye was completely destroyed. Daniel Zo Huber, I thought he lost the first round, but he came back very, very strong afterwards. Great fight. Well, I think we already know who won that one. Daniel Zo Huber. Probably going to come away with the victory, but after this, we got the co-main and the main event since Raul Rojas Jr. fell ill today and was not able to compete, which is pretty disappointing. I was excited for that fight. I was excited to see how much he's evolved. We got 4 viewers right now. This is my all-time record. We've tied it. We've officially tied my record. Yeah, are you guys watching this fight? What do you think about this? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the chat. Guys, stick around. We get one more person in here. We're at my all-time high. Dude, I can't believe I've been streaming for an hour and 25 minutes. It feels like 5 minutes, I swear. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Let me slide this over. I can't even see who's winning. God, let me open up my chat on my phone. Sorry, the setup here sucks. Who's winning the next fight? Now, that is a good question. I think Yair's going to take it, man. The reason I say that is because even as dangerous as Ortega is on the ground, Yair is also pretty dangerous on the ground. I don't believe Ortega has anything for Yair on the feet. I just don't. I don't think he has anything for him there. Yair's kicks are insane. Dude, Yair on the feet is so good. Like, it's pretty absurd. Every time I said this earlier in the chat, every time I see someone beat Yair, it kind of blows my mind. Because you see he got the triangle finish on Josh Emmett. He's clearly, very good at jiu-jitsu, especially off his back. So even if he goes up against a high-level wrestler, he's got an answer for that. He's got something in his back pocket. And then on the feet, he's one of the tallest guys in the division, one of the longest, and he uses his length so well. I mean, his kicks from a distance, that's why it still blows my mind that Volk was able to take care of him the way he did. Like, those kicks from a distance are a problem, dude. I think it's going to be a good fight for a little while, but I think once Yair gets comfortable, he's going to start eating him up with those kicks, man. I really do. I just don't see Ortega being him. And the big red flag for me is that Ortega has been out for so long. And, people don't talk about it, man, but he had that like bad shoulder injury, dude. Like it was terrible. And that was like the second one on that same shoulder. And the whole breakup with Tracy Cortez, it makes me wonder where's his head at. Unfortunately, I just don't see Ortega having much. I hope he proves me wrong though. I hope he comes back better than ever and we get a badass fight. But I think Yair's gonna whoop his ass a little bit, to be honest. What do you think? CTH, what do you think? And who do you got in the main event? That was a good fight though. That was a war. First war so far. I think we've had a couple fast finishes on this card. And then we had a couple we had a couple fast finishes. We had a kind of boring fight a little earlier, but so far this card's been pretty good. As far as a fight night goes, I definitely can't complain. Still wish we got to see Raul. Let me turn this up. Yeah, and then this guy coming out of the same camp as Sean Strickland and Francis Ngannou. He's training under Eric Nixick, who is, for my money, one of the best MMA coaches in the game right now, which is crazy. He's a football guy that, like, at some point made this transition and is now, like, the premier MMA coach in a lot of ways. It's insane. So he's training with great guys, got some great coaching. The ceiling is as high as he wants it to be for Daniel Zellhuber. There he is, Eric Nixick, the guy. Here we go, the co-main in the main event. Charlie Oliveira in the crowd. Next fight against Arman. Oh, Mexico's own Merab. This might be the biggest pop I've seen all night from Merab Dvalishvili. Crazy. Next week, we got Rosenstruik versus Gaziev. All right. That's... Oh, shit. Umar Nurmagomedov is on this card. Whoa. Yeah, man, I agree with you. I don't know if I've... Nah, I take that back. I was going to say I don't know if I've ever seen Ortega look that great in the feet, but then he did have that crazy knockout of, I believe it was Korean Zombie with the elbow. We'll see, man. But the other thing is, taking a lot of time off can sometimes be really good. Especially with Ortega had a couple losses in there. The loss to Yair, the loss to Volk. It might be good for him to take some time off and up his game. I'm pretty sure the last time he took time off is when he came back and had that sick knockout of Korean Zombie. So we'll see, man. But yeah, I think Yair's too good. Main event, I agree with you, man. I actually don't know. And you know what's crazy? Not only do I not know who's gonna win, I don't even know who I want to win the main event, dude. Both those guys are so cool. Moreno's like the nicest guy ever. You never want to see him lose. Same with Brandon Royval too. Like, I'm pretty sure Royval's got like 5 kids already or something like that. I think it might be. He's got like a crazy number of kids for his age. I don't remember how much it is, but that's why his nickname's the Raw Dog, Brandon Raw Dog Royval. T City. He looks ready. Glad he's back, man. Glad he's back fighting. Let me see. Hour 30 minutes on the live. Craziness. Longest. I don't think I've ever been in front of a camera or a microphone this long before. But having a great time though. To be honest, having the time of my life. And CDH, your boy is sitting over here at a clean 459 subscribers. So if you wanna make that an even 60, even 460, that would be pretty cool. How many kids does Raw Dog have? That's a good question. Enough to be nicknamed the Raw Dog. Brandon Royval, kids. I put in mids. Brandon Royval, kids. God damn it. Google's not my friend right now. Brandon Royval, kids. And now I put lids. All right, nice. Fucking awesome. Brandon Royval, kids. Oh. So in an interview, he said, I have 4 kids by 6 baby mamas. So he's either joking or he said that in reverse, and he has 6 kids by 4 baby mamas, which is impressive, man. Which is impressive. I mean, hey, man, you subscribe, you're a legend. CDH, you are a legend. You're an absolute legend. Well, I have like a bunch of videos I recorded that I haven't had time to edit. So hopefully I should have a couple of videos coming out tomorrow. So God willing, you'll have some quality MMA content to watch pretty soon. Some of these, I'm not going to lie, some of the videos in this channel aren't the best, but my last video I thought was pretty good, actually. I actually sent it out to a couple MMA journalists, and they liked it. They liked it a lot. They said it was really good. They loved the editing style. So yeah, hopefully some good MMA content in the works. But to answer your question, it looks like he either has 4 kids by 6 baby mamas or 6 kids by 4 baby mamas, depending on your source for the information. That's impressive, man. 6 kids. What is the guy, like 29 or something? Putting in work. Here we go. Co-main event. Damn. July 16th, 2022. It's like a year and a half. Well, more than a year and a half. Damn. Oh, no. I think it's exactly a year and a half. I think. No, a little longer. Damn, CDH, the legend, dude. Yeah, I don't know if you make content, but I'm going to have to go subscribe to you. This has got to be one of the craziest things, dude. Like, going through this process of being a professional athlete with a serious, not just one serious injury, but multiple injuries to the same location, that's got to destroy your mindset, dude. Like, how do you go out there and not be on edge about, doing that same injury a third time, which could be a career ender? You don't make content. Why not? Yeah, man. I mean, if you ever got an opportunity, man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, dude. Like I love MMA, so I like doing these streams. I mean, this is like the second time I've done one, but it's a lot of fun, man. It's not everybody loves MMA, but the people who love it. So anytime I get an opportunity to kind of have a good discourse back and forth with somebody who enjoys the great sport of MMA, I'm happy. Very interested to see what both guys look like out there. Because, Yair's last fight, I want to say that was the loss to Volkanovski. Both of them had pretty good fights against. Oh, yeah, they both had good fights against Volkanovski. Ortega, I remember, definitely had a great fight against Volkanovski. The crazy submission attempts out of nowhere. And, now that I think about it, man, being able to get Volk in those kinds of situations, man, maybe he can do it against Yair. I don't know. That's why it's such a good matchup. Pretty sure these guys are friends too. So it's already, imagine having to fight someone you're friends with once, and then now having to do it a separate time again. Like, dude, like, UFC out here trying to destroy friendships. Do you boxing or other combat sports? Oh, dude, I love boxing. I love boxing. Speaking of boxing, we got Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua coming up. We got Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia coming up. We got in May Usyk versus Fury. Oh, dude, we're at a crazy golden age of, in my opinion, we're at a crazy golden age of boxing and MMA. I like kickboxing too, but it's harder to keep up with. Living in America on East Coast time. It's like, dude, when even are the kickboxing fights? Like, Glory is always on at the random times. They barely have events. And all the best Glory kickboxing fighters are in MMA now anyway. So I watched some ONE FC. Just watched some of their kickboxing fights, some of their Muay Thai. But, dude, just give me all of it. Dude, I love all of it. I don't watch a lot of jiu-jitsu, but I do jiu-jitsu. So I feel like I should watch some more jiu-jitsu to, learn more. But, man, combat sports is my fucking shit, dude. I love it. And see, my channel's not monetized, so I can say those kinds of things. What about you, man? What combat sports do you watch? I'm guessing you must love boxing if you ask the question. What boxers do you watch, and who are you excited to see? Dude, there's so many good boxing matches coming up. Dude, it's insane. Yeah, man, it's insane. Bivol versus Beterbiev. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gold rush, just nonstop bangers in boxing and in MMA. I do make content about boxing too. The funny thing is, man, like, I never know what's gonna view well and what's not. Like, I remember one of the videos that I made that really popped was I had Jake Paul Tommy Fury breakdown and Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis breakdown. But then like Teofimo Lopez is a boxer that I love watching, but he's not as popular, so those videos don't do as well. And I still like to do them just because I love the sport, but it is kind of like, if I only have time this week to make one video and there's an MMA card on and, a boxing match where that wasn't super high profile, it's kind of tough if I kind of have to prioritize whatever is the bigger deal, whatever the bigger storyline in combat sports is. Yeah, he looks happy though, man. He looks like he's where he belongs. He looks confident. Ortega looks ready. Love to see it, man. Love to see someone off of this kind of layoff still feel like he's in his zone. God damn it. Dude, my stream just crashed. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I have it up on my TV too. But this stream on like ESPN, Watch ESPN, is always crashing. You want to see Joshua Ngannou for sure? Man, I have no idea what's going to happen in that fight. Because if neither of those guys had ever boxed before, I'm saying Joshua knocks him out, or not if neither of them guys. If I had never seen Ngannou versus Fury, if I had never seen Ngannou box before, I'd be like, Joshua's going to knock him out for sure. But then Joshua got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Joshua had the back-to-back losses to Usyk, which obviously Usyk is an elite heavyweight, but still, like, Joshua being dominant for so long, but then taking, like, within, what is like a 3-4 year span, taking 3 different losses, it's kind of like, man, like, what's going on? Like, is he really who we thought he was? And then Ngannou, we all thought, well, this guy is almost 40 and he's an MMA fighter. He shouldn't be a good boxer. Then he takes it to Fury and in a lot of people's minds won that fight. And it's like, now I have zero idea what's going to happen. I couldn't tell you at all whatsoever. That's going to be a crazy fight. If I had to guess, though, because Joshua looked really good in his last fight, if I had to really guess, I would say that the Ngannou performance was a bit of an enigma. That's not really indicative of how good Ngannou is as a heavyweight boxer. It might be more of a sign of Fury not taking him as serious as he should have, or as Fury's kind of slipping and he's not as good as he used to be. I think that's a little more likely, and I think Joshua's going to do some real damage to him. But Francis has the nuclear option. Any point in time in any fight, all it takes is one. Doesn't even have to land clean, and it can just shut you off. It's insane. And Joshua has power, but he definitely doesn't have that kind of power. It's going to take a couple from Joshua. And if he comes in, I don't think he's going to have, the time and the space to land a couple. I think Francis, it all comes down to this. Francis is going to land. Joshua historically doesn't have much of a chin. Is Joshua able to eat the shot that's going to land? We saw it with Fury. Fury was able to take the shot. We saw it with Stipe. Stipe was not able to take the shot. So it all comes down to that. Because the shot's going to happen. Can Joshua take the shot? That's what it comes down to. If he can, he should win. If he can't, I'm seeing a devastating knockout. And Joshua probably retiring. And Francis setting himself up for a fight against the winner of Usyk Fury. Francis might be 1-1 in boxing. And he might fight for the undisputed belt. Absurd. Stay away and use the jab. That's a smart decision. I think that's smart. But I wonder if ego's going to get in the way, man. Because Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are talking as if they're going to run right through Ngannou. And I'm thinking, I don't know if it works that way. Joshua hasn't really run through that many people like that. Even actually his last fight, Otto Wallin, he just destroyed him. But obviously that's nowhere near the same level of threat. So if he's smart, he'll do that. But I think that's a bad look. Because it was a bad look for Fury to win by decision. I think if Joshua just cruises to a decision, it's a bad look. So it depends where his ego's at. Here we go. 5'11" to 5'8", 146 apiece, small reach advantage. They just trying to sell the fight. You know what, man? You're probably right. There's been so many times where I hear people hype up a fight. They're just going to all out. They're going to make sure to get the knockout early. They won't let it go to the judges, and then they go in there and they just fight a smart fight. You're probably right. We'll see, though. We'll see. Man, that would suck if that fight just like a jab fest. Joshua just jabs because they're calling it knockout chaos on all the posters. Imagine he just comes out there and just jabs his way to a decision. Saudi Arabia might not have him back after that. Here we go. Arena CDMX. T-City. This is a good fight. Yair. Or as Chael Sonnen says, your rear. Parral. Mexico. I wonder if the crowd has a favorite. Well, is Ortega from, I know it just showed it on the screen and I missed it. Is Ortega from Mexico or is he a Mexican American? Former UFC featherweight interim champion. One of the most fun fighters to watch on the roster, in my opinion, Yair Rodriguez. There's his family there. Man, I gotta go to Mexico. I gotta go to Mexico City. Place is beautiful. Mark Goddard. Ortega's Mexican American. Man, gotta be a weird feeling. You're standing across from one of your boys, and it's like, sorry, man, we gotta scrap it out right now. Here we go. And first round just started. I'm at 457, 456, 455, 454. I'm talking about swelling on the ankle of Ortega. Oh, man. He already has swelling in his ankle, dude. God. Ooh, I wonder if it happened in the back while he was prepping for the fight, which would suck. Oh, big right hand lands, but Ortega with the 1-2, the counter. Yair in southpaw. Oh, my God. His kicks are so fast. Just snapped up that kick to the face. Now to the body, front kick. Good calf kick by Ortega, but good jab by by Yair. Good jab by Ortega. Oh my God, Yair is swinging. Oh, good jab. Oh, kind of got bunched up in there. Oh, that knee kick. Ah. Oh, big left hand drops him. Right hand drops him. He's holding on to the single leg for dear life. He can't get it. Oh my goodness. Good knee to the body by Yair. Repeated knees to the body. Oh my God. Oh, 1-2. Big 1-2 lands on Ortega. Another one. Yair's whooping him right now. Good front kick to the body. Just jabs, just 1s and 2s. Straight down the pipe. Basics. Good body kick. 1-2. Again, lands clean. Oh, he's rocked. He's hurt. Ortega's hurt. He's backing up bad. He's bloody already. He's hurt. Who got dropped? Ortega got dropped pretty badly. Knees to the body from Yair. Yeah, Ortega's nose is busted and bloody right now. He's back to his feet. Good amount of distance between the two. Good 1-2 lands from Yair again. Front kick to the body by Yair again. Ortega throws out a jab, but it's just way off the mark. I think he's hurt. Oh, that jab lands by Ortega. Good leg kick from Yair. Good body kick from Yair. Good 1-2 from Yair. 1-2 back from Ortega. Ortega's trying to establish some respect right now. He's coming forward. He's starting to land some jabs. He's forcing Yair back a little bit. Good body kick from Ortega. Starting to establish some respect. Jab, leg kick from Yair. All right. Yair's kind of chasing him down. Ortega misses with a couple jabs. Oh, calf kick drops Ortega. Ortega on the ground. Ortega's now got Yair in full guard. Yair's on top. Oh, landing a little bit of ground and pound. Ortega's holding him too close. Yair can't land. Oh, Yair just postured up. Oh, heavy ground and pound from Yair. Heavy ground and pound. Heavy ground and pound from Yair. Oh, Ortega's trying to set up a triangle, but I don't know if he's going to get it. Yair now standing up. Still with a ground and pound. Oh, my God. Right back down into Ortega's guard, though. Ortega can work off of his guard. He's trying to he's trying to throw up a triangle. I don't think he's going to get it. Ortega's still in his back. He's got Yair in guard, but he's having trouble controlling his arms. Ortega's got his feet on. Oh. Yeah, Yair's he just keeps coming with the ground and pound. Big shots. Oh. He keeps trying to set up the triangle. I don't know if he's going to get it. You can try to set up a. Oh. Now Ortega just slid right into. He's almost there. He's almost there to fully take Yair's back. But looks like Yair's trying to set up a knee bar? What is he trying to do? Nope. Oh, back to their feet, and Ortega immediately to Yair's back. And now we got Ortega's trying to set in his hooks while standing against the cage. I don't know if he's gonna get it though. Oh yeah, Yair's trying to get out of this. Oh, Ortega just brought Yair to the ground, and now Ortega's on top. Is he in full mount? He looks like he's in full mount. Ortega's in full mount. Oh my God! Only 8 seconds left in the round, though. He's not gonna be able to do anything. Now he's just holding on. He doesn't have time to separate himself and get grounded. Oh, he lands one strike on the ground. That's the end of the first round. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Ortega looks pretty busted up in the face, but he ended that round strong. He was able to reverse a grappling situation, get to Yair's back, and then eventually, when Yair tried to get away from him, Ortega was able to body lock him, get into the ground, and get in a mount. Ortega was not able to really do much in mount, though. Kind of just held on, landed one big shot, but the long, sustained, grounded pound from Yair, in addition to the straight, I think it was a right hand or left hand that dropped Ortega, definitely a Yair round one. But a lot gain, a lot to gain knowledge from, gain wisdom from if I'm Ortega. He was able to get Yair to the ground. He was able to establish himself in mount. If he's able to do that again with more time, he might be able to figure something out here. Very entertaining first round, though. Very entertaining first round. 3 viewers in the chat. Nice. Nice. So we had somebody else join very recently. Oh, here we go. Getting ready for round number 2. Mark Goddard waiting for the timekeeper. Ortega didn't have his mouthpiece in. Veteran move. Trying to get a little bit more time. All right, he's good to go. Both guys are good to go. And now Mark Goddard says, let's get it on. Let's go. Both of them pumping out jabs. No one really landing. Yair lands a straight left hand from southpaw. Yair definitely needs to throw more leg kicks. It's tough because the boxing is working. Boxing is what dropped Ortega. But I don't think he needs to get in this close. It's just opening himself up to getting in a clinch situation. And ultimately, looks like the 1-2 landed. But, big overhand right lands more from Yair. But Ortega's right there, man. Ortega's a dog, man. Tries to land a knee in the clinch. Doesn't really get it. Ortega for the single leg. But he looks like he's going to get it. He's still holding on to the single leg. He's trying to transition to a body lock. Yair's showing some great takedown defense here. Ortega's able to get him back to the cage. Shoots him for a double leg. Whoa! Yair looks like he's got a guillotine in. I can't tell if it's fully locked. It doesn't look like it's locked. Yeah, Ortega must not be in pain or trouble right now. Otherwise, he'd be pushing hard to get out of this. He has enough space to breathe. Ortega's a high-level jiu-jitsu. Yeah, he doesn't have it. And now Ortega's in half guard. He's got Yair against the cage. I don't think Yair has enough space to get back up. If Ortega is able to land some big ground and pound, Yair could be in major trouble here. Here we go. The ground and pound from Ortega. What is he trying to? He doesn't have enough space to set anything up. Trying to flatten out his arms. I wonder what he's trying to do here. He doesn't look like he's focused too much on the ground and pound. Looks like he's trying to. There we go. Some ground and pound. Looks like he's trying to work the position. Halfway through the round though. Big elbows. Big elbows from Ortega. Ortega trying to get into mount, but doesn't get it. Yair now's got Ortega in full guard. Good shot from the bottom. But now Ortega's posturing up. Yair is landing some very effective shots off his back. That is not something you see all the time. Big elbow by Ortega. Yair's holding on to Ortega inside of his guard. Ortega's having trouble getting some heavy ground and pound through. Big elbows now from Ortega. Yair's got his toes inside the cage. He keeps doing it even though he got warned. Now Yair's leaking. Yair's got some major blood pouring out of his face right now. I can't tell where it's from. Yeah, major response from Ortega in round 2. We've got ourselves a fight. This is a big round. 40 seconds left. If Ortega is able to land some heavier ground and pound, he might be able to convince the judges to give him a 10-8. But he's starting to land some shots, but Yair's doing a good job of covering up and grabbing onto Ortega's arms. Yeah, he's going to finish this round on the bottom. Ortega's going to keep. It's a slow and steady approach. It's not a crazy heavy ground and pound. He's not in danger of stopping the fight, but he's definitely having an impression of the judges. Big elbows. Oh my God, big elbows. 8 seconds left. If there's more time left, Ortega might have been able to get a finish here. This has got to feel really good if you're Ortega. Big statement. Letting everybody know that he's worthy of being in this fight. That was a good round for Ortega. Massive round for Ortega. Best round I've seen out of Ortega in how long? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now I'm interested to see is the damage that Ortega was able to inflict on Yair, was that enough to affect him going forward? Because if Yair comes back in this next round, right back to his striking heavy approach on the feet, he could do some serious damage. He could do I see a giant cut on just under the eye of Yair Rodriguez. Good thing it's under the eye though, and not above. He's not in danger of getting any blood inside the eye and it affecting his vision. The major damage, major. That's a really big cut. Who's winning? I got it 1-1 right now. Yair, clear victory in the first round. Ortega, very clear victory in the second round. 1-1 going into the third. And is this a 5-round co-main event? Let's find out. Yeah, 5-round co-main event. Oh, a bunch of punches just landed. Oh, Yair spamming head kicks. Oh, Ortega was able to cut the distance and get him in the clinch and push him up against the cage. If Ortega's able to get him to the ground here, Ortega is now the favorite on the live odds. Ortega's got Yair up against the cage. Oh, Ortega gets the takedown. Ortega in full mount. Oh, is he? Yeah. Ortega's in full mount. Oh, is he going to get an arm triangle? Oh, big elbow. Ortega is doing work right now. Oh, arm triangle. Oh, arm triangle. Ortega's got a tight arm triangle on Yair. I don't know if he's able to get out of this. That's it. He's out. Brian Ortega. Holy shit. Brian Ortega did it. He did it. T-City with the arm triangle this time. Oh. Got whooped in the first round. Came back with a beautiful performance in the second round. And then the third, more of the same, but he was able to finish it. He just ran out of the cage. He's going up to who? Oh, his family. Is that his son? Yeah. His kids. Beautiful. Brian Ortega with a 3rd-round finish. Not at all what I was expecting. It just goes to show you, man, you really don't know who's going to win a fight. You really don't. Beautiful. And did he tap or did he sleep? He went to sleep. Mark Goddard went to the other side, saw he was out, started tapping Ortega, said he's done. Ortega held on to it for a little longer, dude. Yeah, that was crazy. He put him to sleep. Arm triangle. It's crazy when you watch it. He slid right into that arm triangle so smooth that I don't think Yair... Oh, Yair did tap. Oh, I think he might have gone to sleep while he was tapping. They cut the replay right before he tapped, but he might have been going to sleep as he was tapping. That was crazy. Well, now they're 1-1. I hate to, again, they're boys, so I don't want to, I hate to say they have to do a trilogy, but like, I wouldn't hate it. And we already know for Mexican Independence Day in September, they're doing the Sphere in Las Vegas. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good co-main event to me, Man, Brian Ortega back in the conversation. And you know what's crazy? Actually, I was gonna say a matchup between him and Ilya would be interesting, but Ilya is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's just so goddamn good in the feet. He's never had to use it, which is insane. So, but it's interesting. He put himself in that conversation though. Now, it's crazy because Yair already had some existing beef with Ilya, so that would have been a good matchup. Ortega versus the champ. You know what? I think with the way that Volk got knocked out, I think Volk should take even more time off. I think Volk deserves a rematch, but let someone else get it in the meantime. Volk can get the rematch later down the road. Take 6, 8 months, a year off. I don't hate that. Ortega versus Ilya in Spain. I don't hate that at all. I think that's a pretty good matchup because, again, we haven't seen Ilya, really prove how good he is defensively on the ground. I think Ortega is the exact kind of guy to force that out of him. That's a good fight. And as we've seen, whether it's the crazy up elbow against Korean Zombie or the out of nowhere triangle victories, he can win at any point in time in the fight, man. I'm not mad at it. Volk needs a year off at least. Yeah, dude. 2 knockouts in the span of like 4 months. Yeah, you see him at the press conference after he lost to Ilya? He's talking. He always like rematch. I just want the rematch. Just give me the rematch. It's like, dude, your brain needs a break, man. Like you're just asking to get knocked out if you come back. Ortega, the American. Ortega giving his post-fight speech, turning up a little bit. Pastor Jeremy. That's my name. Oh, shit. My bad. I was on mute for a second there. Trying to play the post-fight interview so you can hear it. Oh! When he was like jumping to like warm up right before the fight started, he rolled his ankle. Crazy. That build-up between him and Ilya is going to be major for Latin America and for Spain. This might be one of the first times we've had a potential matchup between 2 Spanish-speaking, high-level guys in a title fight. And if that fight happens in Spain, that's going to be major. That's going to be a major stepping stone, a major moment for the UFC in terms of expanding out into different markets, man. Damn. Awesome watching him have this moment, man. Guy deserves it. He's been through a lot. Paul Felder trying to ease the mic away from him. They didn't have time to translate it over to English. Here we go. Paul Felder asking him what he thinks about the new champion. All right. Well, kind of the fight of the night. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think that was the fight of the night. That should be. That should be the fight of the night. That was a sick fight. Damn. Is that his new girl? Hey, good for him. Good for him. Yeah, I think that's fight of the night. Has to be fight of the night. Alex Pereira. Right there in the crowd. They got everybody here. Yeah, that was a sick fight. Excited to see what's next for both guys. For Yair, I wonder, because what does Max do? Because Max has been the number one contender, but he can't fight for the title because, he lost to Volk 3 times. So it's tough because on one hand, with a new champion, you can argue Max deserves an immediate title shot. But then, yeah, it's tough. I don't know if I would hate Yair versus Max right now. I think that would be a pretty good fight. I don't think Max has ever fought Josh Emmett, though. That would be a pretty good fight. Max, the volume striker, versus Emmett, the powerful striker. That'd be fun. Here we go. The main event of the evening. 12:15 EST. My God, what am I doing with my... Here we go. Brandon Royval versus Brandon Moreno. I just realized they're both Brandon. I don't know how that just hit me. Brandon the Raw Dog. This is a good fight. Number one contender fight. Man, I gotta feel Yair beat Korean Zombie with that up. I don't know why I keep thinking it was Ortega. Oh, you know what? I think they both did, actually. Unless it was someone else, I think they actually both. I might be losing my mind right now. I remember Brian Ortega came back with a shaved head, and he beat somebody with... Oh, yeah, no, you're totally right. I'm way off here. Brian Ortega beat Korean Zombie by decision. I don't know how I got that confused. He did something in that fight. I don't remember what it is. I think he might have hit him with a big up elbow, but he didn't finish him. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. You finished him with it. Ortega also landed it, and it was a big moment in that fight, but Ortega won by decision. Yeah, good thing you caught me on that one. I might have made a whole YouTube video talking about how Ortega got that huge up elbow. Yeah. Brandon Moreno. I want to hear the kind of pop the crowd gives this guy when he goes out there. Brandon Moreno. Excited to see Brandon Moreno back in the cage. Yeah, today was a big day for fights, man. There was also the PFL versus Bellator card, which I only got to see part of the prelims. I saw Biagio Ali Walsh, Muhammad Ali's Muhammad Ali's grandson made his professional debut in the PFL versus Bellator card. Johnny Eblen won. I thought he would win. Split decision though. That's surprising. Renan Ferreira beat Ryan Bader. Yoel Romero he was fighting on this. Yoel Romero beat Thiago Santos And the PFL versus Bellator card. Crazy. I got to catch up on those highlights right after this. Here we go. Let's see who's the first to walk out. I imagine to be Brandon. Oh, they're both Brandon. I'd imagine it'd be Rival. Sorry, I'm reading something right now. Sorry. All right, Brandon Rival walking out to booze. Crowd's not too excited for him, but understandable. I mean, they got probably the biggest star in Mexican MMA in Brandon Moreno. I got the switch up on the walkout song. Love it. Oh, the chat's not, or the stream's not working. Did they take down my stream? Hold up. YouTube's I wonder if the the copyright music did me a little dirty here. I should just turn it down from the start. Oh no, we're still good. We're still up and running. Sweet, sweet. Oh, YouTube's telling me it's time for bed. Yeah, it's too damn bad, man. I got some fights to watch, dude. Who needs to go to bed when we got some UFC to watch? Am I right? Former LFA flyweight champion, 10 first-round finishes, 9 wins by submission. Brandon the Raw Dog Royval. I got to be honest. As much as I don't want to see Moreno lose, I really want to see Royval win. Mostly because he's got like 6 mouths to feed. You know? But man, I would love to see him get into the conversation. And also, if Moreno wins, he's going to have another fight with Pantoja, which would be, his 4th fight with Pantoja? And it's, he had 4 fights with Figueiredo, and I think it's actually 3 with, this would be the 3rd with Pantoja. But still, it does get a little weird when you got the same guy always there in the title conversation. Here we go. Let's see what the walkout's like for Moreno. Beautiful. The mariachi. Oh, now we got 3 viewers again. I don't know if my stream is just like cutting in and out, but it said we had 0 viewers for a while, which is all good. I mean, I'm going to be sitting here watching the fights anyway, but sweet. 3 viewers on the stream. Main event time, guys. It's main event time. Drop your predictions in the chat. And yeah, here we go. Minutes away. Can't wait to see the kind of insane pop the crowd gives Brandon Moreno. I see someone in the chat just said, I got Brandon. Well, you got to specify which Brandon you're talking about. You don't think it cut out? Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. This is like my 3rd stream, so it might be more of a case of me not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so you've got Brandon Moreno. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick, Jeremy. Not a bad pick. I mean, conventional wisdom would say Moreno has more experience, especially in high-profile matchups, and he was a former champion. But actually, he's not even that old, too, is the crazy thing. Yeah, this is it's tough to see Moreno losing this one. CDH, thank you, though, for letting me know that I did not cut out. For sure, because I was very curious about that. Yeah, man, streaming is weird, man. Some people who, like, do this all the time, it's a lot that goes into this, man. I didn't realize. I thought it was just you turn the camera on and you go, but apparently not. CDH, you already gave me your predictions. You said that it's a tough one to call, and man, I agree with you. I don't know who's going to win this one. Two-time UFC flyweight champion, tied for the third most finishes in UFC flyweight history, which is wild. I wonder what number one is and second most significant strikes. Well, I mean, if this fight goes even past the first few rounds, he's probably going to end up number one. Dude, he might end up, well, I guess, Mighty Mouse is running away with the title of all-time great at flyweight. Moreno might end up right next to him. He might be the other, well, I guess Henry. Yeah, I guess there's a couple of all-time greats at flyweight. But he might put himself on the Mount Rushmore of a division that the UFC was so close to cutting so many times. And then now we got a fan favorite and a reason in Brandon Moreno to put on an event in Mexico City. In a way, this guy might have single-handedly saved the division, especially after DJ left. Here we go. Brandon Moreno, 2 inches shorter, but he has a 2-inch reach advantage. 30-31. Yeah, Royval 15-7. Moreno 21-7-2. Minus 300 favorite Brandon Moreno is. Absolutely absurd. Minus 300 favorite. We are live. Bruce Buffer doing his best Bruce Buffer impersonation. I'm excited to see what Bruce Buffer does for UFC 300. I think he's going to have some up his sleeve for sure. Referee in charge, Herb Dean. Mexico City, Herb Dean. Brandon Moreno. I hope this is a good fight. This card's been good, though. It's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie, man. There's a lot of people on this card, especially on the prelims, that I was just straight up not familiar with at all. Even though it's crazy. Like, the roster updates so often. There's a bunch of guys on here who are from the Contender Series. That there's always going to be new fighters that I've never heard of. Even if I watch, like, every single week, always going to be a handful of people I've never seen or heard of. Crowd is hype. Royval's had this like mean mug on his face since he walked into the arena. He's definitely taking this moment very seriously. But it makes you wonder if he's coming into this with some nervous energy. Whereas Moreno, he's had 4 title fights against the same guy. Let alone the fight against Pantoja. Moreno's had so much experience in these bigger, high-profile moments. I'm excited to see how that plays. How that plays a role in what ends up happening here. The crowd boos Royval, and now the crowd starts going crazy for Moreno. I see Rey Mysterio in the background, standing up to applaud Brandon Moreno. Awesome. And crazy stat! Brandon Moreno is 4-4 as a favorite in the UFC. Insane. Imagine if I just fall asleep while I'm watching this. I end up on stream for like 12 hours. Here we go. Someone in the crowd's got a giant Brandon Moreno poster. Here we go. Both fighters coming to the center. Herb Dean reiterating the rules. Touch gloves. Yep, they both touch gloves. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to find out how good is Brandon Royval. And is Moreno able to successfully defend his spot as a number 1 contender? Here we go. Both fighters coming to the center of the cage. Royval has established himself in the center of the octagon. Moreno's kind of moving laterally on the outside. Royval's trying to cut the distance. Hallelujah 7. Yeah, Hallelujah 7. That's cool. It's an MMA stream, not necessarily sure the best place, or maybe any place is the best place. I don't know, man. Back to the fights. Neither guy's really thrown much. I haven't seen either guy land much. Oh, nice calf kick by Brandon Moreno. He threw at the same time as Royval threw a body kick. It looks like they both might have landed at the same time. Royval is trying to cut down on the distance. He's trying to get all the way in. Yeah, Moreno keeps moving laterally on the outside. I wonder what his game plan is. Probably to get Royval to overextend. Probably realizes with the I was going to say the size difference, but their reaches were almost identical. And Moreno had a 2-inch reach advantage, even though it does not look like it in the cage. Another good calf kick by Royval. Oh, Royval throws a wild body kick and loses his balance, falls, but gets right back up. Oh, big left hook lands by Moreno. Moreno fighting very carefully, very patiently. Lots of feints. Royval's trying to feint his way in, but the movement of Moreno, he just keeps dancing in circles around the octagon. He's staying just out of the danger zone. Good calf kick by Moreno. Yeah, someone screamed, or someone said that their leg was hurt. I can't tell which fighter it is, though. They both look good to me, and neither one looks injured. Whoa. Moreno tries to come in, throwing a huge leaping right hook, but it does not land. Very slow start. Moreno looks like he landed another calf kick. Moreno throws a huge overhand. Does not land. Moreno still moving in the outside. I'm surprised. I wonder if this is a first round tactic. He's trying to bait him in. Royval and southpaw still throwing out a probing jab, not landing anything, but just throwing out feelers, seeing how he reacts, seeing where his distance is. Oh! Right hand, left hook lands from Moreno. Oh! A combination back from Brandon Royval. Oh! Yeah, Moreno's very patient and smart. It's a 5-round fight. Royval hasn't been in many, or I think he's only been in. Oh! Big left hook by Moreno. Cracks him on the eye. Yeah. Moreno's still on the outside. He's playing the game very patiently, only going in and trying to land something when he sees the opportunity. That's why this guy was a champion. He fights smart. Royval trying to, again, showing him the left hand, showing him the jab, trying to lunge in and land a right hand. Looks like he landed one right there. Didn't affect Moreno too much. Good calf kick again from Moreno. Oh, clubbing right hand does not fully land by Moreno, but gets him in the clinch. Moreno lands a knee in the clinch before exiting. Oh, Moreno throwing with intent. Whenever Royval cuts the distance, significant strike number, 6 for Brandon Royval, 12 for Moreno. Moreno's in the lead right now. Royval tries a flying knee, does not connect. Oh, good body kick from Royval. 10 seconds left in the first round. Okay, both guys fighting really patiently. It's working to Moreno's benefit. He's landing shots and bunches, good combinations whenever Royval overextends. I think Royval is going to feel the pressure. I'm sure Royval wants to finish, and he's going to start feeling the pressure of being outpointed. He might start opening up even more, and if that happens, Moreno's going to be able to land something major, something devastating, and something that's going to dramatically change the complexion of this fight. And then they still got commercials. Somehow we still have commercials during the main event. I don't know whose idea this was, but like, get less greedy, please. Jeez. All right, here we go. Herb Dean in the center of the octagon, waiting for the timekeeper to get ready. Oh, some swelling on the left leg of Brandon Royval. Let's see. It's from those calf kicks from Moreno. Good body kick from Royval. Royval trying to find his way. He's spending a lot of time trying to chase down Moreno, but Moreno refuses to get caught up against the cage. He's circling out. Good calf kick from Royval. Good calf kick back by Moreno. Oh, big right hand from Moreno lands in the button. Royval's able to eat that. Oh, Royval keeps trying to jab his way in, but Moreno's just waiting for him to overextend and land that right hand as a counter. Oh, Moreno catches a kick, throws a big right hand, glancingly lands, doesn't do too much damage. Royval still pumping out that jab, just giving him something to look at before he throws the power backhand. Moreno feeling a little more comfortable. Now starting to push the action towards him. Now starting to put the pressure on Royval instead of circling around the outside. Oh, big right hand. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Just turn my mic down a little bit. I thought it was a little loud. I think it's a little too quiet now, but whatever. Royval again. He keeps pumping out that jab, trying to see how he's going to react, trying to see something. Oh, big darting right hand from Moreno lands again. Oh, big left hook from Moreno. Big right hand again from Moreno. And it's all from Royval overextending. Oh, good body kick from Moreno, but he gets caught with a jab at the same time as the kick. Dean Thomas just said Royval's biggest problem is that he lacks exit. Oh, nice two-punch combination by Royval. Kind of ironic calling the Brandon Royval the raw dog. 6 kids. His biggest problem is exiting. I think you hit the nail on the head with that one, Dean. Oh, Royval landed a left hook to the body, landed a quick knee when they were in close in the clinch. Another good body kick. That southpaw body kick is beautiful. Touches right in the liver. Switch of stance. Try to land a leg kick from orthodox. Misses. Back in southpaw for Royval. Throwing out these jabs, but again, not landing. Just, oh!
He cut the distance too much. Moreno just landed a big combination. Every single time Royval gets in too close, he just gets pieced up by Moreno. Good attempt at a body kick. And for the viewers, I'm at 139 of round number 2. Oh, good jab on Moreno. Oh, good body shot from Royval. Looks like it got a little bit of reaction from Moreno. Yeah, Moreno's found some confidence. He's starting to push the action now instead of using his lateral movement on the outside to circle around. He's now trying to push the pressure towards Brandon. Oh. Good body kick. Moreno catches it, though. Good left hook again every single time. Royval keeps overextending and getting caught. Good body kick from Royval, and again, it's touching the liver. Oh, good sprawl. Moreno goes for the takedown and gets it. Moreno's in the guard of Royval. Whoa, Royval looks like he's... Royval, almost had opportunity for a triangle. Oh, big shot landed to the grounded Royval by Brandon Moreno. Now Royval now looks like he's trying to set up something. It's like he's trying to set up a triangle. I don't think he has anywhere. No way. Nah, he doesn't have it. Oh, he's going for a Kimura. Oh, or omoplata, actually. Sorry. Crazy. I've done that drill a billion times and I still get it wrong. All right. Now Moreno is back on the bike. He's back circling out. End of the round. Man. Oh, Royval. His leg that was swollen to start the round is now really hurt. Immediately at the end of the round, he picks it up and looks at the coaches almost as if to let them know that he is in pain right now. Close round again. I would have to give both those rounds to Brandon Moreno. First one was kind of close when you look at the striking numbers. You got to give the edge to Moreno. He also landed the bigger shots. Second round, again, very close. I think I would have to give it to Moreno again for the same reasons. He landed the bigger shots. But Royval is doing some work. And I think that Moreno starting to come in close, starting to put pressure on Royval. It's working to an extent, but the closer he comes, he's kind of getting rid of Royval's biggest problem, which is Royval's having trouble landing. Moreno tries to apply some pressure to come in close. Now he's in range to start landing punches. And now they show Alexandre Pantoja on the screen. He puts a 5 up and a 0, I guess as if to say 5 and 0 against Moreno. He hasn't fought Moreno 4 times, has he? Oh, he's fought Pantoja 3 times. Crazy. Oh, good calf kick by Royval. 4 minutes and 38 seconds in the third round. Another good calf kick by Royval. They seem to be affecting Moreno. Moreno throws one of his own, and it lands pretty heavy. Swing and a miss from both guys. Royval still applying that pressure. Oh, he's applying pressure, but now he's starting to succeed in backing up Moreno to the cage. Moreno's still circling out, but unlike before, he's getting closer to the cage. He's trying to force his way back in to apply some pressure, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it work. This is what always happens. I see this happen all the time. More in boxing. Whenever guys start the fight circling on the outside, they have all the energy in the world in the first round, but once that energy starts to go, they can't dance around the outside as much, and they start getting caught. Is that what's going to happen to Brandon Moreno right now? Oh, he came into range, got caught with a couple shots from Royval, but nothing heavy. Moreno's still good. Moreno's starting to look a little more flat-footed. Oh, big takedown. Moreno got the big takedown on Royval. Oh, Moreno works his way to the back, but Royval's able to get back up to his feet. Moreno now has the back of a standing Royval up against the cage. Royval's able to get out of that. Back to the center of the octagon. Royval taking control of the center of the octagon. Moreno again trying to circle on the outside, but getting backed up further and further, closer to the cage. Dominic Cruz just mentioned on the broadcast, it's a lot more outside movement and footwork than we usually see from Moreno. Accidental shot to the nuts by Royval on Moreno. Royval complains a little bit, says it didn't actually land. Crowd starting to boo. Let's see the replay. Did it, in fact, hit him in the nuts? Borderline. I'd say it's borderline. Borderline, but let's play it safe. Because you never know. The cup could, you never know. Herb's going to go check on Brandon Moreno. Touch of the gloves, back underway. Oh, good little combination. Double jab, rear uppercut from Royval. Oh, good 1-2 lands from Moreno. Oh, good body kick from Moreno, but it looks like he might have gotten caught at the same time with a couple punches by Royval. Royval now committing a little more in those jabs, not just pumping them out. Oh, good uppercut by Royval. Good head kick by Royval, partially blocked. Good calf kick. Royval starting to heat up. Oh, big left hook. Glancing blow from Moreno. Good straight right hand from Moreno. Another attempt at a straight right hand, but it misses just off the mark. Yeah, Moreno just out of range. So I'm pretty sure the stats said that Moreno had a 2-inch reach advantage, but there's no way. It doesn't look like that at all. Royval trying to apply that pressure. So now, change of pace. Moreno is in the center of the cage, and my stream restarted. Oh, my God. Still have it up on the TV. Stream is back, and Moreno back to taking the back of Brandon Royval. Pressures him up against the cage. Lands a big elbow. Now they're in a clinch. Oh. Okay. Back to the center of the octagon for both guys. I think both guys are now trying to apply pressure, which is going to force them in close. They might start boxing in the pocket. Royval again committing a lot more with those jabs. Oh. Another. They're now even in significant strikes up to this point in the fight. Very competitive fight. I couldn't tell you who's winning this round. Only 50 seconds left. Royval committing him on those jabs a lot more, not just putting him out to gauge distance. Calf kick looks like it partially lands from Royval. Big right hand misses from Moreno. And that one lands, not as big. Then a calf kick to follow it up from Moreno. Good jab to the body by Brandon Royval. Good 2. Oh, single leg attempt from Royval, but Moreno completely denies it. Royval now pressuring Moreno back to the cage again. Moreno, the right hand calf kick combination, pushing him back to the center. And then, oh, big combination from Royval. Doesn't look like it all landed. 3 seconds left in the round. 2, 1. Now that is an impossible round to score. I guess I will give it to Brandon Royval. Very close round, though. I would say the first 2 rounds were close. That round was the first one I can definitively say I would give to Royval. Very good round. Very good work from him. Good volume, keeping up the pace, right up there with Moreno. That was a good round, man. That was the most competitive round of the fight. First 2 rounds were close, too. To give an early prediction, if this fight goes the distance, whoever wins, it's going to be looked at as a controversial victory. Because those first couple rounds, I thought Moreno won, but it was close. This round, I don't know who won. I guess I would give it to the slight edge to Royval. But again, with those first 2 rounds being close, if you give one of those to Royval, he's not winning this fight. So this is a close fight right now. Very competitive. But again, Moreno's game plan seems to be very reliant on movement, especially lateral movement around the octagon. The longer this fight goes, he's not going to have that same pep in his step. He's going to start to slow down. And if that starts to happen, I could see Royval really picking up the pace on offense. Oh, Royval goes in, big combination, lands, but he gets caught with a check hook from Moreno. Oh, yeah, Royval starting to pick up the pace even more, applying more pressure, but he's getting caught because he's rushing in too fast. Good calf kick from Moreno. Very heavy. Oh, big right hand from Moreno. Royval starting to pick up the pace, but it looks like Moreno is matching him. Pumping out that jab from Royval. Still nothing landing. Back to kind of gauging range with a little more. Moreno, very simple combinations. Oh, in the clinch. Oh, clinch. Moreno tries to get Royval down. Royval reverses him. And now they get back to the feet. Jab from Royval. Again, very probing. Not looking to land anything meaningful. Just looking to gauge distance. Right hand from Royval. Lands, but partially blocked. Right hand calf kick is the combination that's been working for Moreno. Oh, awkward exchange. They end up in a clinch, separated. Big combination from Royval. All the shots are getting partially blocked, though. But still, very good look in the eyes of the ref. Looks like he's very active, and even if they're partially blocked, they're landing. Big, heavy leg kick from Moreno. Good 2 to the body from Moreno, but then he gets caught by a combination from Royval, who, again, is continuing to pick up the pace. Royval, he keeps picking up the pace. Throwing more and more and more. The combinations are getting more extended. Big right hand from Moreno, but big left hand retaliation from Royval. And Royval's back to putting the pressure on him. Throws a knee up the middle, splitting the guard of Moreno. Goes in for the double leg takedown and gets it on Moreno. This is a round so far, we're halfway through, that I think is definitely for Royval. Royval looks like he's got Moreno in a bad spot. He's landing a little bit of ground and pound. Royval looks like he's trying to get to the back. He won't get it. Moreno stands back up. Now they're in a clinch against the cage. And now Royval's landing a bunch of shots against the cage. Big right hand misses, but the leg kick lands for Brandon Moreno. Again, the combination he's been losing the whole fight. Right hand to calf kick. 1-2 from Brandon Royval. Volume punches, nothing super heavy. All these combinations he's throwing, all volume. He's not putting too much into them. Big swing and a miss on the leg kick from Moreno. Jab lands from Royval. Very much a Royval round right now. Last round was the first one I could definitively say was for Royval. This one is looking like the second round I can definitively say is for Royval. If you give the first 2 to Moreno, so far, I got the fight tied up. Right hand lands for Royval. Oh, slapping double jab to a right hand and an uppercut from Royval. Nothing heavy. Again, all volume. Oh, good body work from Moreno. All that seems to land. Royval seems to be throwing very similar combinations over and over, and they seem to be pretty effective, though. Not everything is landing. A lot of it's getting partially blocked. But that volume, he's just kind of out-voluming Moreno right now. As the more active fighter, applying the pressure. Good body shot from Moreno. Royval right back to him with a left hook to the body of his own. Moreno with the right hand calf kick again. He loves that combination. Jab to the body of Royval. Royval switching to orthodox, chasing him down with the jabs, forcing him up against the cage. Moreno trying to apply some pressure. Both of them back to the center of the octagon. Head kick from Royval, but mostly blocked. 10 seconds left in the round. And, man, we're going into the 5th round. I would probably say it's 2-2. If I had to give my opinion, I would say it's probably 2-2. But I don't know, man. If you give one of those early rounds to Royval, then he's won it. Then he's got 3-1. I'm leaning towards Royval, but I would say it could very well be 2-2 right now. If I'm Moreno, this last round is everything. This last round is absolutely everything. Moreno's coaches are getting on him now, telling him he's got to bring up the cardio. Moreno does, yeah. Moreno's coaches are in his ear, telling him if he lost that round, he's got to come out looking a lot better in this final round. Royval's coach telling him to mix it up, the combinations, not just throwing hands, and the gorgeous, beautiful Luciana Andrade. Win the fifth round, win the fight, for my money. Win the fifth round, win the fight. Here we go. Fifth and final round, main event. That's what we all came to see. Let's go. Royval right back to it with a lot of volume. I'm at 450, 449, 448 in the fifth and final round. Royval, volume. Not everything is landing. A lot of it's getting parried and blocked, but some things are getting through. Big swing and a miss on a right hand from Moreno. Missing the jab from Brandon Royval. Big right hand lands from Moreno. Royval's able to eat it. He goes for another big right hand and misses it. Moreno's got his hands locked. He's trying to force Royval down, but doesn't get him down. Forces Royval up against the cage, and now Moreno's just holding on to him against the cage. Royval's doing everything he can to try to slide out of this, but Moreno's just putting that pressure on him up against the cage. This can't last for too long. Herb Dean's going to split him up. He's forcing him up against the cage. A knee lands from Moreno up against the cage. Herb Dean claps 3 times to let him know that this can't continue. If this keeps going, you're going to have to separate him. I think Moreno's doing it because he's gassed and he needs a break. He's doing whatever it takes. Royval's able to reverse him up against the cage, and then Moreno reverses him again. Moreno pushing Royval up against the cage. Royval, you can see him squinting in his face. He's trying so hard to get out of the situation, but he can't. Herb Dean, another warning. Here we go. Separation. Here we go. Back to the center. More volume from Royval. Not everything's landing again. A lot of it is just hitting Moreno's guard. Oh, big right hand from Moreno lands right in the button. Royval eats it, lands a right hand of his own. Good combination from Royval. Throws the knee in with the combination, misses the knee, connects on the punches. Good body kick from Moreno. Elbow attempt from Moreno, misses. Jab lands from Royval. Another right hand from Moreno. He doesn't seem to be having much success with anything else. Big swing and a miss on a left hook. Multiple jabs land from Royval. Another right hand calf kick lands from Moreno. Combination has been working for him all night. Another attempt on the right hand, it misses. Non-stop jabs from Royval. Nothing seems to be landing. Oh, good straight left hand from Royval lands. Makes Moreno back up and put his guard up. Yeah, just the volume from Royval is just absurd. Good jab, heavy jabs land from Moreno, but a good counter back from Royval. Royval is he's just too durable. And he just seems to have the better cardio. It makes me wonder if fighting at elevation in Mexico City is having an impact on Moreno. Moreno lands a big right hand. Doesn't seem to phase Royval. Royval lands a combination. Moreno gets to his back, gets back control, forces Royval up against the cage. Herb Dean is already there saying, let's work, let's work. Elbows thrown from Royval. It lands on Moreno. Foot stomps from Brandon Moreno. Foot stomps. If there was a prop bet on that, I mean, Herb Dean's going to separate him again, it looks like. Royval is trying to get out of the clinch. Herb Dean separates them from the clinch again. I've seen many fights where the clinch went a lot longer than that. I'm not mad at the separation, just doesn't seem consistent. Oh, big left hook lands from Moreno. Big combination from Royval. Center of the octagon. Royval's going. He's throwing shots. Big combinations. Moreno lands a big combination of his own to the body, elbow to the head. Left hand, right hand, knee to the body. Royval's just throwing. Another big left hook from Moreno. Moreno gets back control again. Pushes Royval up against the cage. Is the crowd booing? Is the crowd booing Moreno for doing this? Veteran move, but not going to win you any fans. And at the end of the day, number one scoring criteria is damage. If Moreno keeps forcing him up against the cage, I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think that's enough to get the victory in this round. It's not going to do it. 10 seconds left in the fight. Moreno's holding on for dear life, forcing him against the cage. Oh, they separate. And now just volume. Moreno lands a big left hook. Now they're just throwing. They're just standing in the middle throwing. Now that's a fight. Now that is a fight. I think Brandon Moreno puts his hands up as if to say he won the fight. I don't think he did. I think if you had it 2-2 going into the 5th round, you got to give that last round to, it's close. Number one scoring criteria is damage. Brandon Moreno probably landed the bigger shots, but he got out-volumed by so much by Brandon Royval. You got to wonder at what point does that cumulative damage take precedence over the immediate? Very interesting, and it's in Mexico City. You know this fight card was centered around Brandon Moreno. I believe, and I could be wrong, I think Brandon Royval might have been a last-minute replacement. I think Moreno might have been scheduled to fight someone else. But I say all that to say that if this card was created for the sole purpose of giving Brandon Moreno his moment to fight in Mexico City, like I'm not going to be the guy that cries conspiracy and says that anything weird is going to happen with the scorecards, but it's in Mexico City. You know, this card was centered around Brandon Moreno. I'm interested to see what happens in the scorecards now. I think Royval probably won based on the fact that I wasn't even sure if it was 2-2 going into the 5th. I thought it might have been 3-1 in favor of Royval because of the volume. But the bigger shots were landed by Moreno. But the sheer amount of volume, this is a good fight. Here we go. 128 significant strikes to 99 in favor of Brandon Royval. Significant strikes attempted. Moreno attempted 205. Royval attempted 468. Crazy. And Moreno was able to get 3 takedowns, but again, damage. It looks like Royval might have gotten the job done. Let's see. But he's got 4 to 6 kids at home he's got to feed, so I kind of am hoping he gets that bonus, but let's see. Hard fight to judge, I'll tell you that. Hard fight to, because Royval threw with so much volume, but so much of it just hit the guard of Moreno. It's, if you're a judge in real time, how do you really decipher what actually landed versus what got blocked? It's a tough one. Here we go. Split decision. Someone scored it 49-46 for Moreno? Here we go. 48-47 for Moreno. Or Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval got it done. Crazy. They're both named Brandon, so they're both looking around. When he says Brandon, they don't know who won. Brandon Royval got it done by split decision. He's now the number 1 contender. I got to see this interview. And you guys already know I got to turn it up for you guys.
As the fight went on, your pace picked up. Is this the type of fight that you were expecting and the type of fight you knew you had to pull out?
Crazy. I didn't see that coming. You guys let me know in the chat if you watched the fight live. Who did you think won?
I do this shit is because I got that Mexican heart like all you guys. Hey, the Mexican heart that bleeds through my veins is the only reason I'm here right now. I love you people. I love Mexico. Hey, I'm one of you guys as much as I can be. The best part of me is you.
Damn. You can't hate on that, man. You cannot hate on that.
Brandon, when the scorecards are getting read, you know it's a split decision. You're here in Mexico City. What was going through your mind, and why did you think you had done enough to win this fight?
Volume. He out-volumed him.
Hey, I'm a fucking gangster. Flyweight division. Everybody wants to grab me all day. Hey, speaking of grabbing, I hear Pantoja's in the building. Let's run that shit back, motherfucker.
Pantoja? They're not going to put him in the cage for the face-off?
Where you were last time. What's going to be different if you do get that rematch with Pantoja?
Ain't no motherfucker holding me ever again. I'm going to people's houses. I'm taking their fucking shit all day, every day. Brandon Raw Dog, motherfucking Roybal in the building. West side.
And just walks right off.
Here we your winner, Brandon Roybal, ladies and gentlemen.
And now we got to hear from Brandon Moreno.
Really starting to heat up there for Brandon Roybal.
Oh, we're not going to hear from Moreno? Moreno doesn't want to interview?
Watch that fight. And Roybal said nobody's going to keep holding me down in anticipation of this fight.
Well, I just want to say, for everybody that came to this live stream, thank you so much. Watching these fights is a lot more fun with you guys, especially you, CDH. You're the man. You kept this stream going, really. I mean, look at the chat. It's all you. Your input was what was able to make this keep going for as long as it was, and it made it as fun as it was, too. So thank you guys for coming to this live stream. This was absolutely awesome. If you enjoyed it at all whatsoever, feel more than free to leave a like, a comment. Go ahead and subscribe, your boys, on the long, arduous journey to 1,000 subscribers, which is always it's easier said than done, but we're still moving along. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do these kinds of live streams a lot more often. And your boys got some YouTube videos in the works to be dropping tomorrow. If you're interested to know what kind of YouTube videos I make, go ahead and check out my most recent YouTube video about why some MMA fans absolutely suck. That's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for. Oh shit, we got a. Are you doing another one? Hell yeah, I am. So last time I did a post-fight stream after the pay-per-view. I like doing that because a lot of times I'll end up just going out somewhere or watching the pay-per-view with some friends. But yeah, dude, I am totally gonna be doing this all the time, especially for fight nights like this. It's free to watch. You guys can watch along, and totally, dude, I will totally be doing this a lot more often. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, dude. I'm about to fall asleep, so thank you guys again for coming out. This was fucking awesome. And yeah,